Hello again, how are you? I'm filming this at night, just so you know. I'm doing a voiceover in the video I did yesterday, because it's very hard for me to get around to my videos. It's a hobby for me. I am using LA Colors. It's a face primer, color corrector kind of a thing. But I use it for my eyes. It works okay as a primer, but it's not very good. I just use it for my white base. Now I'm going to use the e.l.f. Power Grip Primer. I only have to use a very small amount, and it really makes my eyeshadow last. In this video, I will be using the new Cool Tone Lavender palette and highlighter by my nails really suck, by Colourpop. I'll be using the highlighter as a shimmer because I want to know what that looks like for me. This brush is a Morphe brush by Jaclyn Hill. I have a hard time placing this brush for me. I've been trying, I got more sets and stuff because I'm trying to move away from Jaclyn Hill. But the brush is really good. I'm putting on my very first shade. I'm going to put this all over my lid. And I think I'll go to one more color. This is a very light look. I want the highlight really to show up. And to be the main focus is the highlight. I always clean my brushes right after I use them. You can find these at Dollar Tree, these brush cleaners. You don't have to spend a fortune. I'm going to my second shade now. I'm going to use them at my end here. Now I'm going to use the highlight. This brush is discontinued. This is also a Morphe brush. I love using this brush as well. It's from the Disney collab that they did like a year or so ago. I'm going to put this e.l.f. Power Grip Primer. I'm going to use a little bit more this time on the highlight so it doesn't move anywhere or the highlight doesn't get in my eyes. You know, it's very important not to get it in your eyes. I think I'm just going to use a little bit more of the highlighter after I put the primer on. Because it took a little bit. I got a little bit on my finger. So just going back over it. In case you didn't know, this is a Super Shock highlighters. I really like their Super Shock highlighters. They're very great. And they look beautiful in the pan. Now I'm using the Power Grip Primer quite a bit. Not too much because I have a small face. But all over my face to put my tinted moisturizer on. I'm going to use a Technique sponge for this. This is Wet n Wild Tinted Moisturizer. It's like medium coverage for me. I don't recommend it for everybody, but it works fine for me. I am doing my eyebrows with this gel or wax, whatever you would call it. I'm using my finger and just going over my eyebrows. Always have trouble finding this. This is e.l.f. It's the e.l.f. brow pen. It's very smooth. It's not dry at all. I always struggle with my eyebrows. I always do, but I think they look pretty good this time. This is a Wet n Wild pencil. It is a dark brown, but not as dark brown as my e.l.f. brow pen. I thought this would really bring out the look instead of using black. But you can use black, of course, if you prefer that. I'm just experimenting. But you can pick this up from Walmart or any place, I think, that sells Wet n Wild products. I'm going for a very light, like kind of Hollywood look with the pencil. Like you see, the go with eye pencils very lightly. So that's what look I'm going for, and I'm avoiding my waterline. This pencil is like super long. It's so funny. I'm using Tarte mascara. I got this in a BoxyCharm when BoxyCharm was a thing a while ago. He hanged on to it, so I wasn't using mascara at that time. I'm getting into the habit of using mascara. I'm winging out the ends of my lashes for like a false lash effect. I'm going to use Anastasia Beverly Hills Moon Child. Is got purple highlighters in it. I'm really glad that I bought the Colourpop um Super Shock highlighter because it's definitely different than Anastasia Beverly Hills Moonchild palette. I wasn't going to buy it, but I'm glad I did because I technically need both if I really want a really awesome look. I am going to use a Technique sponge to apply Wicklet blush. This is e.l.f. blush. Pretty blush is the lightest one I could find. Why I smile like this is to bring out my cheeks and place the blush right where it needs to be. I forgot to put highlight in the corner of my eyes, like I always do. Something I like doing. I'm going to use this e.l.f. finishing powder or setting powder, it's whatever, around the areas that I usually sweat at and crease at. I don't like baking because I do have dry skin, and that would change my skin. Baking will dry out dry skin, so I do not bake. I do recommend baking for oily skin. I think it definitely helps for oily skin. But if you have dry problems, my dry problems are pretty under control. So I don't want to change too much. And I'm not going to. I did try baking in the past, and it just dried out my skin horribly. Now I'm going to use the Colourpop. I only bought one of these. With the Lavender Cool Lavender palette. So because they look pretty much the same, but I really like this one. Yes, you do have to wear your hair up with these because they do stick, but it makes them last longer. So I like them. I hope you like this beauty tutorial. It's pretty cool. This is a very understated look. It's kind of nude without being nude. I didn't even use a lipstick or anything like that. But I really like how simple this look is without being too simple. So goodbye, and I hope you subscribe.